All right, well, we may very well be in business then if people can hear me. Good evening, everybody. It's the Tribes Sims channel, and HiRez Studios is bringing you NA Tribes action as the Pro League takes place once again here on a Tuesday night. I'm Winners with the One. I've got CustomPunk and JimChrist and maybe even APC for a second here. I don't know who else in the chat with me, but we are about to witness some history in the making as Puppy Kisses is about to take on VeX in their first ever games here in the Pro League. Puppy Kisses just making it in last week with a very good game and now hoping to take it to a very solid VeX team. And this game should be beginning shortly, and hopefully you can hear my voice out there. If you can't, I guess let me know, because obviously you won't hear me asking you whether you can hear me or not. Who else is with me tonight? Who's in here?
Well, I'm here temporarily, but I confirm that I can hear your lovely voice, and I'm glad to hear it because, goddamn, do we love you, Winters, and thank you for tuning in tonight, everybody.
Thank you, man. Oh, it's always a pleasure. And still, one of my favorite games of all time, good old Tribes. And Tribes Ascend is certainly growing with the advent of NA Tribes. And this Pro League thing is really starting to get hot and warm up now as we are getting close to being underway here. Let's go over the lineups real quickly before they start. Alkalal, Tunker, Evo, Platypus, Swiss Milk, Isotiro, Pixie Man, and Wolfie FTW. 4 Puppy Kisses in red starting out on Blood Eagle. For Diamond Sword in blue, it's Vex, Gigabit, Hydroxide, Hot Rod Ree, Tasty Ham, Immune, Duck Ranger, and Blitz. A little bit of a different lineup tonight, showing us a new look here. But it's always something different, and that's part of the fun. And we are starting out, I believe this is a 3-map contest tonight. So we're starting out here on Permafrost, and already we're starting to see some action on the stand. The Puppy Kisses guys are there at the Vex stand, starting to put pressure on Wolfie's there, and they are underneath. Duck Ranger's going to try to go in and do a little bit of battling with them here, but right now they are probably waiting for the capper to start coming in. I'm not sure who will be capping for them tonight. On the other side here, the Vex stand, or the Puppy Kisses stand, is being attacked by Blitz there. Tasty Ham coming in, Hot Rod Ree on the scene as well. Tasty Ham is going to get a quick grab, but is quickly taken down just as soon as he can, and that is return to the base. We are very early on in this first round of this first game, and all sorts of stuff should be happening. Something strange is happening with my controls here. Hold on.
Oh no, don't die on us now.
No.
Well, I can take over for you, Winners, for a minute, I guess.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Are you back? Are you back with us now?
Yeah, something weird. That's probably on my end, I would assume. It's always something with the internet, man. Tunker with a grab, though, for Puppy Kisses, and he is going to get loose with this with full health and a pretty good head of steam as he heads back, and some sniper fire probably starting to come in. There's Immune putting some pressure on him, and all of a sudden he's down to 149 health, but it's enough to get him close to his own base here now. Evo Platypus is there battling it out with Hot Rod Ree, and Tunker is going to drop this one back towards the stand. Gigabit is there, and Hot Rod Ree are both going to converge on it and get the return. So that one doesn't go anywhere, and the return is made on the other side. So we're looking at a 0-0 tie here at the beginning. Many Shazbucks are probably wagered on this game. I would advise you to check it out at natribes.com. You can bet real Shazbucks on the outcome of this match and others, and that's become quite an interesting sidelight of these North American Tribes competitions, and makes it a little bit more fun. Gets a little bit more of a rooting interest in the game, as this is another one of those maps where it takes a little while to develop. Both these teams kind of setting up here. We're starting to see the Vex guys come in to the Puppy Kisses stand. There's Gigabit, who's going to arrive there first. He's going to have to duel it out with Swiss Milk on the stand, or he may be just kind of sneaking around. Blitz on the other side reveals himself, and they're going to battle it out here, and they're going to clear this standoff just in time for Tasty Ham. No, he doesn't quite, well, it says he suicided. I guess he must have just hit the wall there, or not hit it like he wanted to. He had a pretty good clear going, but that one is not going to go anywhere. And on the other side, it's a similar situation. So, well, not much movement on the flag just yet, but both teams just kind of jousting at each other a little bit to try to pick apart their weaknesses on defense and try to open something up.
Yeah, and I really think that it was the Puppy Kisses inventory station strategy here, helping them out a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that yet, Winters.
Oh yes, I guess we can talk about the infamous strategy of where the inventory station almost functions as an extra player on the team. Tunker with a grab, but he is pop and drop quickly outside the stand. Duck Ranger's going to go ahead and tuck that one in, take it back. And we are reset on flags as we go under the 21-minute mark here. Yes, it turns out a cleverly placed inventory station can slow the process of a capper quite briskly as when they come in, and all of a sudden that route becomes a little less brisk. So yeah, it's something that's what we call emergent gameplay, y'all. And Gigabit is going to emerge with this flag, but not much further. It was conked out of his hand as soon as he left the stand, and now they're going to duel it out here. Alcohol almost returned it, but he's going to back off, and they're just going to duel for this. And he's going to get the better of it. Everybody else is dead, so now he's going to go ahead and return that flag. And with 20 minutes left, we're still at 0-0 with Evo Platypus on the attempt here. Not going very far with this either, but who's going to get that? Hot Rod Ree is going to camp it out. And as we see Tunker coming in, he was looking for where the flag normally would be. Immune is going to get him with a snipe shot, though. And the flag is returned.
Yeah, you know, neither team really able to move the flag much. I'm not sure if they're just maybe taking too much damage on the way in, or their routes aren't quite as fast as most maps, but it is quite strange.
Yeah, well, both these teams do have some solid sentinel play. Immune, of course, you know, you remember him from Tower of Tribe. He's playing for VeX and getting some shots in, and that's always there's lots of room to see the capper coming on his route too. So yeah, there's it's a little bit easier for the defense to read these things as they come in. So Hot Rod is going to just try to push this one as best he can, and it doesn't go very far again, and that one is going to get returned. He was just trying to llama push that one and get some help from the rest of the team, but they didn't get there in time, and right now the only flag out in the field is really not very far out in the field. Duck Ranger, in fact, is kicking it underneath the VeX stand there, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for the Puppy Kisses cappers to go on a run here. Hot Rod Ree with a grab and a drop. Blitz coming in on the follow-up, taking it in, and they're going to look for a timed return here. It is taken out of his hands, though. Wolfie with a big return for Puppy Kisses, and that could have been a point, but not quite. That's as close as we've gotten to a score so far, as it's going to remain 0-0 here in the early going.
Yeah, it's I'm surprised that no points are scored with both these teams by 18 minutes in, or
yes, these are
7
teams
minutes in,
both
yeah.
Both teams with solid offenses. So yes, it is kind of a surprise that they're not generating any real movement so far yet, but it may be just that these guys are really playing well on defense as well. Now here's Tunker. He doesn't have much health, and he is quickly, it looks like that was a sniper shot that got him, and just a sliver of health anyway, so that was going to be a rough go. Here comes Evo Platypus cresting over the hill trying to grab that, but he's not going to make it. Duck Ranger is going to go ahead and return it before he suicides out, and now Hot Rod with the grab on the other side with similar results. This one is going to go not farther than the hill in front of the stand, and Tasty Ham is there. He's the only one. They're just going to go ahead and return this as he's going to wait for some other guys to come in. Gigabit with a quick trying to llama it there, but not quite, and again the flag is returned. Wow, yeah, man, this is very surprising that we have yet to see a point scored as we go under 17 minutes. Still a lot of time on the board, but this doesn't look like it's going to be one of those cap out kind of rounds, Jim.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see a cap out this time. Definitely, I think has a lot to do with the sniper. You see, kind of immune right now. Is just like slowly plinking down Evo Platypus, but actually he gets regen and gets out.
Yeah, he's still got full health at the moment, and he's going to go through the tunnel. This is a route we don't see as many people take, but this is probably a good one because it's going to keep him out of the hands of those snipers, and he's coming in, and he's got a chance at this blitz, going to try to E-grab it, and oh, he gets a return. Nope, it's still sitting on the stand, and Hot Rod Ree is going to get the return. Wow, and another point thwarted, a few points away from the point of contact. And we stay at 0, but just barely, as that one was on its way. But some nice work to stop that one by these Vex guys. Here comes Tunker with the grab, coming to midfield, going to drop this one. And it is bouncing free right now. So that is the only flag out at the moment, and they're going to go ahead and return that now. 0-0 still, and just looking for that one good play, man. Just that one few seconds of window of opportunity to open up to try to get a point on the board for either one of these teams.
Yeah, this was a nice crash by Vex, I guess, to kind of save the day there in a nice little last-minute E-grab by Blitz. I don't know what's going on for these teams. Vex doesn't seem to be running crazy offense, though, which they used to. They seem to be running a bit more D, or maybe I'm just kind of missing it when all their offense goes in.
Yeah, they were the guys that kind of revived the idea of playing more offensively in the North American style. So yeah, we're accustomed to seeing a little bit more of an attack here, and here comes that attack. Blitz did manage to pull everybody away long enough for Tasty Ham to get loose with this, and he's running at a pretty good clip now, coming around the side, and he'll be coming back to a stand that will have the flag off of it. Evo Platypus with the grab, quick pop and drop though, and Vex will probably be looking to get a time return on this. Puppy Kisses coming in to try to crash, and this is in contention still, and the return and the cap though. Tasty Ham, well timed by Vex. They managed to get that one back on the stand right as he came in, and there it is. The first point on the board goes to Vex with a very nice, well-coordinated play.
I unfortunately completely missed that. I was busy doing some adminning stuff, so.
See, man, you can't sleep on these guys. It's always something, and we're starting to see some Shrike play come out now. Hydroxide is in the Shrike for Vex, and he's going to go ahead and he got Evo Platypus before he could make his run, probably going in for a route here, as the Shrike is a pretty good weapon offensively and defensively, and especially on a map like this, I think, where there's a lot of open space, where it's a little bigger map. You can definitely, again, that field of vision opens up and really helps in the vehicle. So Tunker he flirted with that tunnel route that they did earlier, but he says, you know what, I'm just going to go upstairs with this, and a nice punt is going to get it close to the stand, if not quite on the stand. It's going to park somewhere in the front. We'll see who gets to it first. Big battle for it here. Hydroxide going for it, and that it was going to get returned, and no points there. Tasty Ham with a quick grab on the other side for Vex, going to try to bring this one at least to the center of the map, and doing so. Looks like he's going through that tunnel as well, but his stand looks very inviting right now. 3 guys on it waiting for him, coming in for the cap. Bang, or boom, as Freaky would say if we were playing the Freaky drinking game. Woo! Boom! It is 2-0 or 2-0 for our overseas viewers, as Vex goes up by a couple here. Still plenty of time for Puppy Kisses to make a run at it though. 12:29 left in this. This is the very first map of this best of 3.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting. I think GuitarGuy is going to hop on and do some co-commentary with you, so you'll have a bit more attentive analysis.
Oh, awesome. I would love to have Guitar. Yeah, since I said I don't see him in the lineup here unless he's called into service for the Vex guys. Evo Platypus with a grab. He is, again, this tunnel route very popular all of a sudden because it is kind of cutting off some of these outside factors. And Evo Platypus is going to come in and get a cap for Puppy Kisses and pull them to within 1 now. It is 2-1 with, and just like that, the game is already changing up. Yes, happy to have GuitarGuy, one of our favorites, one of the best on the mic, I would say. And in the meantime, a lot is suddenly starting to happen as both these teams will be setting up on their runs now, as you'll see them I see the VeX guys, Tasty Ham and Gigabit doing some inventory station, getting ready up on the hill, waiting to on their cappers and the rest of their offense to come in and make a more concerted run at this stand. And here they go. Hot Rod Ree on one side, Tasty Ham on the other. He's going to get the grab, Tasty Ham is. And with not much health, though, it is knocked out of his hand. And it's going to bounce before it gets to that tunnel. And Puppy Kisses will get the return here. Guitar Guy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I sure can. I'm logging into the game now.
Oh, awesome. Well, it's a pretty good game so far as Puppy Kisses has pulled to within one here. Gigabit with a grab that is quickly returned for VeX now. And so there's one out in the field, and it is coming through the tunnel. And who's going to come out the other side with it? It is Gigabit. And he's coming to the stand. He's going to have to deal with Wolfie and the rest of the crew there, but he bounces it. And this one is going to go on the other side of the stand. Hot Rod Ree now. Evo Platypus with a grab to grab this off the stand. Somebody's going to have to get that return, and they do so. Hot Rod Ree is going to take his time and wait for that to clear out, and just in time to get this third cap. And just like that, we are at the 10-minute mark, and it is 3-1. We went kind of a drought there early on of points scored, but now it's starting to get a little bit more lively, just in time for Guitar Guy to come in and help me on the mic here. Just
man,
like
that's
old
one of the
times,
things about
man.
Permafrost. Oh man, I missed you so much. I'm so glad you're here. I was like, hell yeah, I want to cast this with Winter. But yeah, I mean, Permafrost being such a big map, it's pretty easy to camp the routes as well, at least the really fast routes coming from either the left or the right. There's quite a bit of fog to help you deal with that as far as a capper goes, but at the same time, you know, it's really hard for offense to find their grooves and get those really solid clears. So but yeah, it looks like VeX is starting to pull it out, and we can see Tasty Ham, he's setting up his route as well, but Evo Platypus is out with it.
And looking good with it, as he's not much health, but a little bit of speed, enough to get it to midfield and on into the stand zone. Is somebody there he's got Pixie Man there to help him out here, so he's got a little bit of escort coming in. Tasty Ham is going to get it off the stand for VeX, though, so he will be coming to an empty stand as Pixie Man has to pick it up for Puppy Kisses. Tasty Ham, meanwhile, during all this, is getting away clean with full health and heading back to the VeX stand. And could this result in a standoff, or is somebody going to get this? Duck Ranger may be the only one that can stop a standoff right now. Well, there's Blitz and Gigabit. They may be coming to try to take it out of Pixie Man's hands as well. And some Merv spam coming in, Guitar Guy.
Yeah, right now it looks like it is going to be going in a standoff. Everyone on the VeX side has been cleaned up, as well as on the Puppy Kisses side. Wow, and a really nice Merv there from Gigabit coming in after Alcohol cleans Gigabit up. But yeah, it's going to be a standoff here, and we'll have to see what these guys do with the standoff. I mean, ESO kind of going off on her own, and we see Wolfie crash on the other side, so we'll have to see if there's any good timings coming out from the standoff. But both teams right now really taking their time, making sure they have the flag secure, and just going through and setting up for this big push on this map.
Yeah, well, any reason you're not playing tonight, man? I've got to say, while I've got you on here, very commendable work lately as a pro player. I've saw some pretty beastin' plays coming from Guitar Guy in some of these games that we've gotten to watch lately.
Well, let's hold off on that right now. It looks like Hot Rod under some pressure. No, actually a double kill coming in from Hot Rod, taking out Wolfie and ESO at the same time. So nice stop there. But yeah, with this lull, I mean, I'm just kind of done with the game as far as a comp kind of deal, I guess. It's really taxing. It takes a lot of work, and I don't know, I'm kind of done with it for now. So that's all I have to say on that subject.
Well, as long as you're not done with casting, man, because you've always been one of the best guys on the mic, definitely. And it's good to have you here. Anyway, Hydrox, he's going to go for an attack here he's got the Shrike, and he is pursuing them with it. And Tunker is going to drop his Gigabit almost with a return. Big plays there, but they have wiped everybody out. Tasty Ham is going to get the return for VeX on the mop-up. Blitz trying to get back with this. It's dropped. Wolfie tries to get a grab, but it is returned. And now Vex is still having trouble getting this one in. They are close to a point here if they can just get it. Pixie Man is trying to stop him, though, and finally he is taken out. It's down to Hot Rod Ree, who's got about 4 guys up there to help him now. So after a little bit of attrition, they knock it down, and it is 4-1. Vex in pretty good commanding lead here with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Puppy Kisses to come back with this, especially on this map being so big, so hard to get that momentum moving in your favor, especially when you're so behind here. But it looks like Tasty M actually coming in here with a lightweight grab, going to make it all the way to the midfield, though. And on the other side, Tunker's made it out with not enough HP, though, and Mune's going to snipe him out. And Tasty M is coming out the mid little cave here. Pixie Man now trying to take him out from behind. He's going to looking for the return, the time return. No, it's not returned in time, but it looks like Kikabit is going to be able to clean up Pixie Man. And Flag going to get capped there, 5-1 now, and it's just looking worse and worse with only 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the map for Puppy Kisses.
That tunnel route is really working for these guys. I know it's just straight up the middle.
Yeah, it's a really good route to run on this map. Again, those routes are just so easy to shut down for the defense. If you have 2 competent D, you can always get a spot on the capper. So even if you have a clear flag stand, those inventory stations as well are kind of a pain to deal with. But if you have a very clear flag stand and your capper is coming in with low HP, chances are he's not going to be able to make it anywhere. So really what that allows you to do is get safely to the other side and just get up into that cave with 1 lightweight bolt jump or disc jump and make it all the way back home, because that cave really offers a lot of cover if no one's in there already.
Yeah, anything that'll get these snipers off of you is a good thing, I think. And I think our next map, if I'm not mistaken, is Arx Novena. So it's another one of those open maps that, although a little bit smaller than this one, where we might see a lot more of that kind of Route 1 movement of the flag.
Yeah, and also on Arx, actually Tasty makes it out here with a good amount of HP. Alcohol unfortunately missing his snipes. And Tasty M might be able to make it home here, depending on if his return route is good enough. Iso is trying to chase him down, and Tasty's not looking good here. Mune over here sniping at Tunker, the capper for Puppy Kisses. He might be able to get some escort, but I don't know. Tasty has lost all of his speed. This return route, unfortunately, not going his way, and no one coming out. It's really hard to make it out to your capper on this map as well. And Immune actually just going for Tunker, so right now just focusing on the Puppy Kisses capper. Hot Rod Ree pulling out that targeting laser, going to show Tasty where he is and get the flag passed off to him. But Evo Platypus is going to come in, make that grab for Puppy Kiss, getting Vex's flag off the flag stand. And Hot Rod under some pressure here from Wolfie. Wolfie, though, misses his Nitron. I think that was the only chance, really. No, he gets another one, but sniped down immediately afterwards by Immune. So close there, and it looks like we're going to have to see a lot of crash here from Puppy Kisses, but I don't think they have enough time. This is going to be a cap for Vex.
Yep, as we go under 4 minutes, that's going to be 6-1 in favor of Vex. And yeah, they're doing well with the vehicle play too. On Hydroxide is heading towards the Puppy Kisses stand. That's a pretty good clearing device, that Shrike, and he's going to put in some shots. As who's going to be making the grab here? Most likely Kigabit. I see him coming up over the hill.
And right now, also, I mean, with Puppy Kisses, they are running a heavy on flag. It isn't a Juggernaut. That's Swiss Milk running heavy on flag in that Juggernaut class. Alcohol doing the sniping as well as Iso doing the LD. But it just seems like Vex's just timing and clearings right now is pretty good for Tasty. And Hydro is also using the Shrike against Alcohol just to kind of keep him under pressure while Tasty M comes in on a Pathfinder route as well. So Alcohol not looking at Tasty at all. Looks like Tunker, though, should have gotten that spot on Tasty, and Tasty coming into a completely covered flag stand, able to squeeze out, though. He lubes up and squeezes out with that flag with half HP and a lot of chase on him right now. But that chase nowhere close to him. Alcohol going to go for the snipe, but he is under pressure of Hydroxide again, so not going to be able to get that snipe, and this might be cap out here for Vex.
Yeah, since I said it probably wouldn't be a cap out, I would not be surprised that it probably will be. As Tasty M is coming to an open stand, and that's going to do it for this first round. Vex is up 1-0 in the best of 3, and we will go to Arx Novena, a map that I've seen Puppy Kisses play pretty well on in the past. So we'll see if the more confined space of Arx Novena helps them out a little bit stylistically here.
And I'd like to point out, too, Tasty M coming out big with that triple kill, probably during one of those standoffs. I saw some crazy standoff offense coming out from Vex there. So the capper, usually not getting those kind of things. You hardly ever see those accolades. So shout out to Tasty M for putting it 2 Puppy Kisses to get that triple.
Yeah, already we're seeing some pretty good individual plays on both sides, and these are both teams that have gone under some changes personnel-wise, but they've kept it together. And something you touched on earlier, man, it is a hard game. I mean, make no mistake about it. I mean, anybody will tell you. I mean, that's even the people at HiRez will tell you they realize that it's a little bit more to play at the top levels like this. You kind of have to stay on it. So, got to commend both these teams for hanging in and keeping the personnel to battle in this pro league here after all this time. Certainly, Vex has changed their lineup a lot. I remember when Puppy Kisses were considered new bloods, and now they're veterans of the game. So, and we're seeing a lot more new teams come up through the house league part of NA Tribes too, which is a pretty awesome thing, I think, man.
Yeah, I really like what NA Tribes is doing, kind of separating leagues, you know, kind of putting teams going up against each other in a more general kind of a skill level. So that's really going to be awesome here to see new teams not going up against these top tier teams, you know, right away. They kind of have to work their way up there to make it into the pro league and things like that. And I think we'll have to see what comes of the NA Tribes ladder, as the discussion that was most recently had was saying that NA Tribes would be the area that we're looking to bring North American ladder play from the TWL. So looking forward to what NA Tribes has in store for us, other than just this awesome tournament they're putting on right now with the help of HiRez. So really looking forward to the future Tribes.
Yeah, I understand that I wasn't part of this one as I was the first tribal council, but there was another tribal council of a sort recently where the North American captains got together and decided that that would be the route that they took, which I got to commend the guys at NA Tribes too for putting together this site. And I think the betting system, I hate to say it, you know, maybe it just goes to the more our instincts as humans, but being able to put real genuine Shazbucks on the outcomes of these games is a big factor in making them a lot more fun as a spectator.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that allows you to kind of get more involved with the game than just rooting for a certain team. You know, you feel like, and granted, it's obviously fake currency on the line, but you feel like, you know, there's something, because they also have like the Shazbuck leaderboards and everything. So there's even personal kind of gain, I guess, you can get out of that, just saying, you know, I'm better at betting than you are or whatever. But at the same time, yeah, it's just it's really awesome, all the things that they've been able to put together here within the past few months for this tournament. So, but it looks like this is about to go down. We'll have to see how this works out for Puppy Kisses. I believe this is round robin, so we will be seeing 3 maps no matter what, but we also are, all maps count. You'll be getting points for each map that you win going into the final elimination round.
Right, so it's not best 2 out of 3 like we would normally see. It's every map counts 4 points. Okay, yes. I tend to forget that sometimes. But yeah, I hold out hope that one day Shazbucks will be convertible into real money, kind of like EVE Online. You know, maybe like HiRez hires an economist to run the Shaz economy, you know, and I don't know. I see a better world opening up in the future here, Guitar Guy.
Most definitely, most
We
definitely.
can dream.
Nothing like teaching youth how to gamble. It really helps out in the latter years. But right
Yes,
now,
we're bringing good values to people. Yes.
right now we do have Tasty coming in on a route. Hydro gonna try and clean up Swiss Milk. Swiss Milk actually has no eyes on Tasty. Tasty though does get body blocked by Swiss Milk and also gets taken out by him. On the other side though, PK did make it to the midfield, but the flag does get returned by Duck Ranger, and everything's quieted down. That was just the first minute there. Grabs coming out all over the place, so everything's been cleaned up, and it looks like both teams are going to be resetting here.
Yeah, the role of the Hoff has changed a lot, hasn't it? I mean, I remember when it used to be just pretty much your Doombringer with the chain gun, and now we're seeing guys use sometimes the Brute, sometimes the Juggernaut. It's changed quite a bit.
Yes, indeed, and that really just comes down to the fact, you know, no mines and things like that. I mean, there's certain situations where any heavy on the flag is going to be beneficial, but at the same time, it also comes down to what you're more comfortable with. And this kind of jug style play, maybe able to spam down some LO with some long range mortars and things like that, really allows you to kind of open it up for a Doombringer can't be quite that versatile at longer ranges. But right now, Kikabit looks like Vex is running a double cap. Kikabit coming off from the side route, but he is going to get demolished on the stand. He somehow is still alive, but he is going to go down here trying to look for a pass to Tasty. And he's still alive. I can't believe this. He's way up in the air. Chain gunfire all over him. There he goes. And Tasty does get the pass off. I can't believe he stayed alive long enough for that to happen. And Tasty now going to risk that explosive Nitron jump. This kind of, I guess, surprising Puppy Kisses there. And this might turn into a cap. In complete and total shock there. It looks like Immune cleaning up some of these crashers. Tasty's still coming in, and he is going to get that cap. And man, I don't even know what to say after that. I can't believe that Vex is actually able to convert that. Kiga just somehow stayed alive for so long there, despite being pressured from just 360 degrees of everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah, great play, great pass. Kind of caught him looking there. And then Evo Platypus was the closest one to give chase, but Immune managed to hit him with the sniper shot again. So that cleared the way for this first point of the round. And so Vex picking up where they left off with a 1-0 lead. But Puppy Kisses definitely looking to counter here as we see people starting to come in and make the crash. But Kigabit again with the grab. He's got people all over him though, and this is going to get conked out of his hand, and Islatiro is going to camp it and quickly return it. So both flags reset, and we are under 22 minutes here at the Arx Novena, the second map. First map went to Vex, and the second one they're leading at 1-0.
Yeah, I just saw Evo Platypus. He was attempting to set up a front to back grab, but he actually got spotted there early by Hydroxide, who was basically going for the capper, and Tunker just bangs his head against the wall, unable to make it anywhere. So Puppy Kisses isn't going to be able to move this flag fast anytime soon. And Kigabit setting up for route as well. Kigabit sticking with this soldier. Let's see what Tasty's in. Tasty's in soldier as well. Whereas on the other side, it looks like pretty much Evo and Tunker are the kind of the two cappers. Tunker, I think, being the main capper, and Evo now in brute, looking to brute clear, and Tunker's set up. So I don't know. It just seems like these flag caps are just being spotted every single time by Vex, with their offense always being on the other side, always seeing what's going on.
Yeah, that seems to be something that they do philosophy-wise. You know, if you can control the enemy stand, you can do quite a bit, though, and especially if you can control it for big stretches of time.
Yeah, now Vex is actually going in the triple cap offensive here. We'll have to see how that works out here for Puppy Kisses. Tasty M coming in on his route right now. I don't see Tunker over here on the Vex side, though. Pixie Man is actually going to pick it up for Puppy Kisses and put that flag forward. And here comes Blitz. Looks like Kigabit not going to be capping. He's just going to try and clear for Blitz here. Blitz coming in from this back route, about 250 in Pathfinder, and he's going to make it out unscathed. And no one for Puppy Kisses on the other side to make any kind of E-grab. This might result in another cap. No snipes coming in yet. Blitz still at full HP. Pixie Man and Evo Platypus pressing up the middle here for Puppy Kisses. He's going to try and get the flag out the stand. Blitz misses up his route a bit, but he is able to turn around and get that cap, and Hydro immediately on the other side picks it up for Vex again in that infiltrator suit. So Vex right now really starting to set the pace for this map.
Yeah, just more one of those timing caps once again. They saw Vex coming in to crash the stand, so they stayed back for a little bit. And then as soon as they sent their offensive guys in, Puppy Kisses, it cleared out the stand just enough for the Vex guys to get on and get that cap. So yeah, just kind of again, just waiting for those right moments to strike, and Vex really seems to have a killer instinct for knowing those moments when to make their moves.
Yeah, Puppy Kisses did do a very good job though of preventing that flag being clustered home. They really crashed a lot. Unfortunately though, their capper Tunker was there as well, so he's just setting up on a route now. So this is really buying Vex's defense some time to really go and set up. And they also, it's notable to point out here that Blitz is running heavy on flag, so they are running, I think, still double D here with a Hoff as well, and he's also running Doombringer, and the gens are up, but I don't see a force field up right now, so it looks like maybe they're trying to just get a force field. Oh, the gens just came up though. Hydro is getting that strike out, so yeah, very surprising to see Blitz here actually Hoff and Hot Rod Re go and do offense instead of him. It's probably mainly though because Blitz is dealing with 108 ping from what it looks like from the tab score screen.
Yeah, that does make a difference, and I'm told they're kind of looking into those issues, and hopefully we can figure out what the deal is. There's just one hop somewhere that's doing something weird, I don't know, and it seems to be affecting some players more than others. As Kigabit, it doesn't appear to be affecting him. He's coming back to the stand now. Evo Platypus is going to try to make a grab here. Kigabit does punt it up, and the return is made, so that flag is taken back. And a nice play by Puppy Kisses to keep this thing close. Now Hydroxide coming in with a grab, and he left his Shrike behind, I guess, to do that, and he is in midair and sailing up and over, but Puppy Kisses all over him here, and they are standing in between he and the stand. They are going to get the return, and again, it stays at 2-0 after a couple of quick grabs by each team.
Yeah, strangely enough, even though Blitz is running heavy on flag, Vex is still really just standing on that flag opposed to going out and covering the flag carrier. So really, I think that could have been a cap for Vex, but they really just made the wrong decision. They're trying to D up on the flag when the flag was literally right in front of them, and Wolfie was able to make an easy Nitron, an easy return. And prior to that, Alcohol making a really good chase and returning that flag for Puppy Kisses. So able to stop two caps there that arguably should have been Vex's. So good job there by Puppy Kisses defense. Now let's see if their offense can really suit up here and get into the groove and get some caps on the board.
Yep, and good work here, CustomPunk. This is his first time on the camera, and you know, no pressure, dude. Just the high-res Tribes of Sin channel with a few hundred people watching. You know, no big deal, right? But he's bringing us the game. We appreciate him very much, and we've had several ping issues and stuff trying to, but that's just with some of our streamers trying to connect, so we appreciate him coming in and doing the work here. As Hydroxide is at the stand here, I thought he would clear things off. Tasty Ham just kind of flew by it here. Hot Rod Ree is going to punt to midfield. Tasty Ham with a pickup in midair, very nice. In traffic, pushes it out to midfield where it's going to be returned by Puppy Kisses. And again, we're staying at 2-0, although things are starting to pick up a little bit more here. Now here comes Tunker. He's flying over Hot Rod Ree. He's got a clear stand coming in, and Puppy Kisses is going to tie this. Well, they're not going to tie it up. They're just down by 1, but it's pretty close now. As we go into the 16-minute mark, it is 2-1. I was reading the little red thing wrong here.
Yeah, right now I'm seeing Blitz. He doesn't look like he's on the stand anymore. It's Immune and Duck Ranger trying to D up here. Immune, unfortunately, in that last little scrabble there, he had one snipe to land, and he was unable to land that one snipe, but it was from a very long range. But yeah, Puppy Kiss is getting on the board now, so only down by 1 with 15 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the map. There's plenty of time for them to go and get some more caps. And right now I'm trying to look, what is Evo Platypus doing? We have Evo and Pixie on O. Looks like Wolfie right now switching maybe up to LD, so we do have a bit of a D-stack coming out here from Puppy Kisses. So they're really working on dealing with Vex's offense here, and maybe that's the reason why we see Blitz coming on offense as well now. He's coming here to just help out with this additional men from Puppy Kisses on the D. It seems to be working out all right for them right now. The flag stand is pretty clear. Looking for Tasty to come in on our route. There's Tasty coming in. Let's see if he gets spotted here. Right now, he's coming in full HP. Gigabit trying to clean up Swiss Milk. Tasty, though, should be able to get out with this. He's actually in an infiltrator, so he's going to come in with this infiltrator grab. Takes a lot of damage, though. Let's see, he's able to get a punt off. No, he gets torn up by Isorito before he's able to do that. And the flag now is in the field. Iso going for the return, makes the return. Hot Rod not going to be able to push that anywhere close to the Vex's stand. And it's still 2-1 here. So right now, Puppy Kiss is doing a really good job of stopping Vex's offense.
Yeah, they really tightened it up there. You saw 5 on or near the stand as the capper came in. So all the clearage in the world, they were trying to pull them off there, but they weren't able to fool them because there's just so many of them right there. So they may be looking to be more defensive minded. Either way, it worked out timing wise for them quite well there. And they've still got plenty of time to make things happen. Remember when this map used to last about 5 minutes and you'd see such quick cap outs? But I think the level of play has just increased so much in the past few months that it takes a little bit longer for things to play out now, because everybody's seen, you know, the different kinds of looks that people are going to send at them.
Yeah, and right now, Vex is D'ing up very hard in the stand. Tunker coming in. I'm not sure if he's been spotted yet. No snipes are... Wow, he has 3 people he's going into. Going to get body blocked there by either Duck Ranger, Immune, or Gigabit. Take your pick. One of them was in position to get that body block. He is going to pick it up, though, and he's going to punt it off forward to the midfield. Evo Platypus still looking good here. And Soldier as well. If he's able to pick this up, he could punt it off. No, he just misses it. The flag is going to stay in the field, and Vex is going to make that return there. And right now, it looks like Tunker is going to respawn. He's not going to be able to get on any kind of route anytime soon, though, as he's under pressure from Hot Rod Ree and Hydroxide. But Wolfie coming over here to clean up both those players. So Hot Rod Ree and Hydroxide going down now to Wolfie, and Tasty Ham setting up for his route. Not going to have anyone over there in time really to clear for this. He's going to be in about 20 seconds. Maybe kick a bit, but man, right now it's just not looking good for the Vex offense. They need to figure out, they need to group up a little bit more here and make this work for them.
Yeah, good play by the PK crew to stop their clear before the capper comes in. And Tasty Ham is going to get blocked off here, and Alkaloh is going to get him. So yeah, that attack is going to have to be regrouped here.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Vex recognizes the fact that right now Puppy Kisses does not have a sniper. Alkaloh has moved into that Pathfinder, and right now it doesn't look like he's really looking maybe to go into the sniper position. Maybe he is. He is going to the left spawn hill now, better known as the sniper hill on this map. And Tasty Ham's coming in at low HP. Alkaloh is actually going to find him, not able to interrupt his regen though with that LAR. And Tasty Ham should get cleaned up here relatively easily, and he does. But Blitz is coming in on this front to Blitz. Let's see if he's able to make it out. His regen is hitting right now. I don't see anyone. Swiss Milk. No, Swiss Milk not going to see him either. Is Blitz going to be able to? Nope. Blitz is going to run right into Swiss Milk, and Swiss Milk gets a body block with his back, and Blitz is going to go down. So
He had to at least try a front to Blitz, man. It's a trademark move.
Actually, with the way that Capper set it up on this map, the front to backs are extremely hard to chase and extremely hard to snipe even. You can get just so much speed and make it home most of the time. But it looks like Alkaloh now has gone back into Sentinel. So we saw Kigabit, Blitz, and Tasty there all capping within the past 30 seconds. So Alkaloh recognizing he needs to go back to that sniper spot and shutting Vex down. And now Tunker's going to make it out here. And this is probably going to be a cap. Hydro not there to make the E, or is he? Tunker going to squeeze in, get that cap, and Puppy Kisses ties it up here on Arch Novena. Puppy Kisses, I think, was, I mean, everyone, you know, it would be expected Vex to be winning a map like Arch Novena pretty dominantly, but Puppy Kisses is really coming out with a really solid strategy and really able to thwart Vex's 5 offense.
Yeah, they really, he had several guys in tow, but they weren't able to catch him on that one. They seem to be making the right adjustments to change things around. We'll see how Vex adjusts to those adjustments. And
well, it looks like Vex. Sorry, go ahead.
No, what are you seeing, man?
It looks like Vex now has gone to double jug to kind of deal with this massive amount of offense that Puppy Kisses is stacking on their stand. So they're trying to force Puppy Kisses to go off the stand and deal with these 2 jugs between Gigabit and Hydroxide. Tasty Ham now also in this infiltrator grab. He's going to be able to grab it, but he does get caught up on Swiss Milk, and Swiss Milk is going to throw a disc straight to his face, and immediately Tasty Ham is going to go down, and it's still 2-2 here. And we have three Vex defense over here on the flag. Now looks like Kigabit was just D'ing up there for a second, but Pixie Man has completely cleared the flag stand. Going to be looking for Tunker here for Puppy Kiss. I don't see him anywhere though. Oh, he is all the way on the other side of the stand. Looks like he's setting up a front to back route right now. So that clear, unfortunately, is going to be going in vain there for Puppy Kisses.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before they reach the stand, and they are starting to make their way across now as Hydroxide is just assigned himself to sit up on the hill and hassle Alkaloh, and he does get him with a disc. A nice play there. So that's that alone is a pretty good clearing effort, as I see Tasty Ham starting to come over the hill and starting to come in on this route. Is he going to have enough time? Blitz is also hassling the stand on the other side, and here comes Hot Rod as well. So Tasty Ham now starting to come in over, he's over the arches in the back now. They've got this stand very clear for him. He's going to come in, and well, it's conked out of his hand almost as soon as he leaves the base, and he's going to come back, circle around, try to pick it up. But I think Alkaloh is there, and Wolfie, and all sorts of people converging for Puppy Kisses to get that return. But Blitz is going to go ahead and brute this thing straight off with brute force, if you will, and take it to the midfield just like that with a nice little move. He passes it to himself. Another big Globetrotter play. Then he's going to just punt it here and hope that the Vex guys are there to pick it up. They are. Gigabit with a nice play to keep it alive here. Evo Platypus giving chase, as is Wolfie. Pixie Man is there as well. Gigabit is going to punt this. He's got Duck Ranger lined up for the pass. Mid-air pass. Very nice. And they are keeping it going again and trying to clear things out. Duck is going to sneak in the Aqueducts as well, the alliteration is almost too much for me here. The return is made. He's got a chance here, but Tunker with an E-grab out the back. Somebody's going to have to return that, and well-timed here as Hot Rod Ree is all over it. And one to the... No! Duck Ranger drops it. No point. No point awarded there, and this one is still in contention, but there's Duck Ranger to pick it up and push it to the next level, figuratively and literally, and Blitz is going to finish it off with the cap. And after a spirited effort back and forth there, the whole Vex team really had to work against the whole Puppy Kisses team, but that puts them up 3-2 now at the 7.5 minute mark. That was quite an exchange, Guitar Guy.
Yes, it was. Blitz really doing a good job there, moving the flag, seeing the opportunity to get the flag at least to midfield. There was a lot of Puppy Kisses there to crash on that flag, but Vex coming out with the Harlem Globetrotter passes. That was a really nice pass from Gigabit to Duck Ranger, keeping that flag alive, and then just dealing with the amount of crash that Puppy Kisses was putting on them, able to secure that flag and get it capped. That was very impressive play from both teams, but Vex coming out on top from there. But it is still only 3-2. Really, in reality, all Puppy Kisses needs to do is get that flag off the flag stand to at least force it into OT if it does go down to the 0 minute mark. But right now, I'm not quite sure. It looks like Puppy Kisses is still doing the D stack. They have Wolfie, ESO, Alcohol all over here, as well as Swiss Milk on the D. And Alcohol seems to be the main factor here in this defense. A lot of Vex offense really coming out here trying to deal with Alcohol. They even have a strike on him. Hot Rod Ree and Hydroxide all over here trying to take out Alcohol. Tasty M coming in with his infiltrator grab. Blitz is coming in from the other side as well. Tasty is going to opt to pick it up. I wonder if we'll see maybe some kind of strike pass here. Tasty going to punt that forward, looking for PK, seeing where Tunker might be over here. Don't see Tunker en route. Looks like he's actually going to opt to crash. So no cap coming in here for Puppy Kisses. And it looks like both flags are going to be staying at home for the time being.
Yeah, they seem to really be splitting up their offensive crash. Seems to be splitting their time between doubling back and helping with D, and also trying to push forward and get a crash. Of course, that may have a lot to do with the timing stuff, as now they're starting to come in and make an effort here. Evo Platypus and Pixie Man are going to be trying to clear things off for Tunker here, who's almost out of health, and Immune is looking to line him up as he comes in before he starts regenerating, but he is going to be back at full health as he comes in on this grab attempt, and Duck Ranger mid-air blocks in there. A nice play, and he doesn't quite make it to the stand as a result, and Hydroxide got one almost to midfield there, but it is returned. So both teams making a grab here, not quite getting anywhere, but Blitz does punt this one to midfield, and now that's going to reset. And with 5 minutes left, it is 3-2. Vex holding on to that 1 point lead, but wow, it's getting close. I almost said no cap for Rapture at one point there, but I didn't know how many people would get that. Or
oh man, I'm sure quite a good amount of people would. That has like, I think 70,000 views by now on YouTube. It's very iconic game in Tribes too. But yeah, I mean, right now what Vex is really doing well though is shutting down the Puppy Kisses offense. They're moving that flag a lot, and a lot of the Puppy Kisses offense is opting to go for the crash opposed to moving this flag. So right now Vex is buying themselves a lot of time. Don't know if it's intentionally or not, but they definitely have this game in their corner. They're doing a really good job of just keeping the momentum in their favor. And here we have Hot Rod and Gigabit and Hydroxide all trying to clear out the Puppy Kisses flag. Blitz comes in with that front to back, and Alcohol is not in a really good position to snipe this down. He got one snipe on there. Is he going to be able to get that final one through the Aqueduct? No, Alcohol is going to get cleaned up by Hydroxide. So we'll have to see if the spawn gods are in his favor to snipe Blitz down right now. Evo Platypus coming out with the LAR, and looks like Blitz is going to have to punt it off here. Moving up the middle, and no one for Vex right now. There's Hot Rod, but not a lot of people really coming out for this. Blitz really confident in his ability to get all the way to the flag stand, but he's at a sliver. He has 59 HP. Anything will take him out. Ooh. He does go down. Duck Ranger coming in for the pickup. He is going to be able to pick it up and make that cap. Wow, very nice there. I'm actually really surprised none of the Puppy Kisses crashed up that midfield. They had so much time to get that flag off the flag stand, but they all opted to go for the chase, and that is just such a hard route to chase, and I'm also surprised Blitz stayed alive that long with 59 HP with all the chain gun fire and all the snipe fire that was coming at him.
Yeah, you got to give the nod to Blitz on that one. He had like 3 guys right there chasing him. So, yeah, even with all of that and lots of hassle coming in, he was able to get that point. And that could be a very crucial point as we are at the 3-minute mark here. And that puts them up by 2. So, with the overtime, you never know. We have the 1-hour overtime still. I take it. That's one thing that hasn't changed in NA Tribes. And as we know, the other night we did a 30-minute overtime. So that was half an overtime, I guess, if you will. But this one, it's still anybody's game, but Puppy Kisses is kind of with their backs against the wall here. They're going to have to start pushing a little bit harder to try to get a point on the board, to at least be down by 1 so that they can grab the flag and force an overtime if it comes to that.
Yeah, right now Vex is also running a double cap coming out here. I saw Tunker on a route, but he got spotted there by Tasty Ham, so he's just respawning, as well as Alkalol, though. And Alkalol, right after spawning, is going to be able to start taking shots at Tasty. Tasty's going to be coming in low, so he's probably going to just opt to clear here for Gigabit, who's coming in behind him. And the stand right now is just surrounded with puppies all over this flag right now. And Gigabit going to be coming in. He's getting sniped at already by Alkalol, though. Hydra or Hot Rod and Blitz trying to clear out a space here for Gigabit, but looks like that space is not going to be big enough, and the flag will stay home. Hydro just getting in the fray, just a little too late with that strike. But man, right now I see just nothing but puppies on the Puppy Kisses side of the map. There's no offense right now, and they're down by 2 caps with 2 minutes left. They really need to think about pushing that flag, getting a cap, and getting it off the stand afterwards. So that's a pretty tall order.
Yes, I'm sure somebody has already made the joke about a litter of puppies. But yes, they are surrounding things here. And yeah, Hydroxide in the Shrike is really the only pressure that Vex is putting on the stand right now. They are probably just going to back up and try to resist whatever is left coming in with 1.5 minutes to go, as Pixie Man and Wolfie are there trying to clear things out. Wolfie on the stand in control right now, looking to get things open for whatever capper may be coming in. Don't see anybody though, and Duck Ranger is going to go ahead and clear everybody out there with a little bit of help. Tasty Ham is grabbing on the other side for Vex. They did start pushing in, and all of a sudden he is back at his stand, and this could be a chance. But Puppy Kisses does get one to midfield. Duck Ranger on it, going to try to get the time to return here. It does. And Wolfie with the grab to keep it alive, though, as the other flag got returned, so no points rewarded there. And they does bounce this to midfield. So Evo Platypus in traffic, a couple of guys on him. He does get killed, but he does at least get some movement on the flag. Here comes Tunker, but Gigabit's in the way and stops him and gets the return. So Puppy Kiss is really pushing it there, but a good body block is going to stop that last effort, and that's going to about do it for this round. As time ticks down, there's about 15 seconds left, not enough time to really get it back here. So Vex 2-0 here as we go into this third map. Tunker with the grab, but it's not going to be enough. There is our time, and we will be moving on to I can't remember what the third map was, but I'm sure it will be at Andy.
Yeah, and the last few minutes there, Wolfie coming out with the last second return, but I think we take a look at the scoreboard, and we can see Hot Rod up there with 35 kills. Pretty ridiculous amount of kills on this map. And yeah, just looks like right now Vex just seems like they're really out fragging. Let's take a look at Immune and Alkalol, both up there on about the same even board. Alkalol able to squeeze out one more kill, but Alkalol did a really good job this map of switching it between Pathfinder and Sniper. So really making Vex think about where Alkalol is at any given time. He was able to get a lot of good conks on the stand and also get a lot of good snipes on the cappers as they were coming in and also exiting. So good play all around from both teams, but Vex is going to be able to take it 4-2.
And this one, the next map, CCR, I always think they're talking about the band. You know, they took my Credence tape, man. But it's a Canyon Crusade, so this should be an interesting way to cap off the night. And each of these maps counts for 1 point. So although technically, I suppose the night has been won by VeX if you're counting the 2 out of 3 Puppy Kisses, still with a chance to put a point on the board in NA Tribe's Pro League competition here on this third and final map of the evening.
Yeah, and we'll have to see. I mean, with Vex's strategy, you would think that it would kind of cater towards this map. It's very, very fast-paced for offense. Offense can really do a good job of crashing. And yeah, it's a really fast-paced map, and Tasty as well, having one of the better cappers in the game. You know, he's just he's been going through and practicing routes day in and day out ever since these new maps came out. So
Yeah,
we really have to see what happens here. But at the same time, Puppy Kisses has a solid defense. They also have the option of going 4D between Wolfie, Alcohol, Isarito, and Swiss Milk, which is a very kind of scary defense to go up against. So we'll have to see what teams are, what they're going to do. I mean, last game I saw a lot of really good strategy changes coming out from both teams, just an answer for what a team was changing. So we'll have to see who answers quickly.
Indeed, I think APC is giving out Tribes Gold.
Yeah, I'll explain that for you guys. So this is the third and final map of the round, and I want to do a 500 gold giveaway. So the first person that gets the correct score and winner will win. So let's say you think Puppy Kisses is going to win 5-2. Say 5-2 Puppy Kisses, and if you're the first one to say it and that's the correct score, you will win. I will directly deposit it into your account.
Wow, and Shaz Bucks will not be included in this. This is just pure Tribes Gold. Yes,
pure Tribes.
We got to keep up with all the different currencies of the realm that we use here. Yes.
Yeah, I think it just needs to be made clear too. We are in like the warm-up period right now. We are not live with this map because the camera shows that it's still in color mode. So you would think it's live, but it's not the case.
Nope, according to my watch, we've got about 15 seconds to go before this one gets underway. And it looks like the teams will remain the same. I don't see any substitutions being made. So they're dancing with the ones that brung them tonight. These teams will keep their lineups going into this third and final round, which is underway as we speak.
Yeah, and right now I'm going to take a look and see. We still have Swiss Milk. He is still going to be going with a heavy class for that heavy on flag position. So he's going to be sticking with Jug. He's going to be dancing around on that flag stand. But yeah, we'll have to see what these teams bring out. I think this map really kind of favors more of a medium to light offense over the heavies. I mean, the heavies can move a lot, but if you get stuck somewhere, it's really hard to navigate yourself into a good position. But right now, Immune coming straight off to the left side of the Diamond Sword map, and he's going to immediately snipe out Tunker. So initial cap coming out here from Puppy Kisses is going to be denied there. Wolfie for the win. Looks like he's going in Infiltrator to immediately go for those generators. So Gen should be coming down here for Team Vex, and on the other side, it looks like Vex has already taken down Puppy Kisses Gen. So yeah, right now just a pretty slow pace to be going for that Rockbound.
He may very well be. Here's Blitz on the other side, and they're going to do a little bit of a crossing thing here. And Tasty Ham stopped, and he's going to go ahead and K out here as Blitz is going to do the honors. And at least Llama this one to a little bit in front of the stand. Immune is there, and he's going to pick it up. Isatiro in the vicinity, going to battle it out here. It's a 1v1 as Immune is going to lose that one to Isatiro, and that one is going to be returned. And so now the only flag out in the field is in the hands of Tunker for Puppy Kisses. He's got Evo Platypus to meet him and try to stop some of this attack. Tasty Ham is there too. Kick a bit with a grab and drop close to the stand. They're going to try to return this and get it in. The return is made. Here's a chance. Hydroxide with the grab. Both flags still in contention, and finally Tunker waits and with some patience there after everybody kind of gets knocked out of the way, and that flag is returned. Gets the point, and Puppy Kisses takes their first lead of the night with a 1-0 score here.
Now, that was really impressive play from Puppy Kisses. They had 5 people in Pathfinder, so out of their 7 players, I mean, that's like 80% of their entire team. It's not 80%. I'm not going to try and do percentages, but either way, that's like their entire team being in Pathfinder. Yeah. But, you know, I mean, it's just insane how well they really protected that. And Tunker was at a sliver of HP, and the crash just wasn't really there from Vex. So really good play there. And also Immune, he was trying to make a play off that flag after Tunker got out with it, so he was dead, unable to get any last-second snipes there. So all the cards kind of fell in Puppy Kiss's hand there, and they got him a cap, a really quick cap as well. And Evo Platypus is going to start moving it in a fatty suit, but no one really here to move it too quickly for Puppy Kisses. But look at this. They have a flying V over here of Puppies just trying to get this flag home.
Yes, the old wedge formation, and it's working so far. Hot Rod Ree is trying to come in though, and he does knock it out of his hands. But Tunker and Pixie Man, the two remaining now. Tasty Ham with a grab. He's going to meet him and keep going with the flag. He's got it for Vex, and Tunker still got it going at a slower pace here for Puppy Kisses. Now Tasty Ham drops it, and there's going to be a little bit of a struggle for it on that side. It's picked up by Duck Ranger, and they have wiped out the opposition. So this could be another standoff, possibly. Blitz going to try to stop Evo Platypus here. Gets him. That flag is bouncing loose. Blitz could get a return here, and he does. What a play.
No way.
Oh, there are 2 or 3 guys in the middle, and he manages to get the return. A big play to tie things up on the other side. They get the cap, and that makes it 1-1 in favor of Vex. That was all Blitz there, though. Something else.
Yeah, I can't. He was also using a sensor jammer pack, so it's not like he was absorbing a lot of damage with the shield pack or anything. He was just able to kill that flag capper and somehow get that return. So nice play there by himself, but I think luck might have had a little bit more to do with that than anything. But either way, that does get Vex a cap here on the board. So 1-1 is the tie, and Immune right now doing his O-sniping thing. He's looking at Tunker. He takes out Tunker, so we'll have to see if Puppy Kisses opts to maybe run a double cap. Really, I think a double cap, or just maybe Tunker running to the left opposed to the right, where Immune has spent most of his time, would probably be a better option here for Puppy Kisses. But Tasty Ham does make it out.
Yep, and the only puppy in the way is Evo Platypus, and he's got a lot of opposition here, and he's going to get taken out. So Vex opens up their stand. Tasty Ham comes in with the score, and it's 2-1 at the 20-minute mark. Vex is again looking good in the driver's seat here, but Puppy Kiss is keeping it close. And I don't know, man, this map, it's one of those kind of in-between maps, isn't it, as far as size and as far as what the offense and defense do compared to some of the other maps.
Yeah, I mean, with Immune doing that O-sniping, very annoying on this map, but I did just see Swiss Milk make a really nice mortar shot on Immune from a pretty long range, taking him out. So nice job there by Swiss Milk. It looks like Blitz and Tasty Ham both going to be double capping here. Blitz is going to be in that pass suit, and Tasty Ham going to be in that soldier suit. So we do have a little bit of a change coming out here from Vex's offense. Immune now moving all the way out to the right opposed to the left of the map from the Diamond Sword side. So he's looking for Tunker, who is also now leaving towards the right. So Immune going to be in position to spot him at least. And yeah, Tunker, he has switched up his routes a bit. But unfortunately, Immune doing a really good job of switching his positioning as well. Here comes Blitz now. Ooh, he warped through that flag. He definitely warped through that flag, so unable to get that grab. And that was an evil warp. That was like one of the worst warps I've seen in a while. But right now, Swiss Milk very low, and Tasty Ham was also on this route. So actually looking for Tasty. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe he died, maybe killing out or something. But either way, Evo Platypus does make it out now for Puppy Kisses.
Yeah, I see Tasty Ham now. He's back there in the backfield. It looks like he was waiting for the rest of his team, but some of those guys coming in are just going to try to follow Evo Platypus here and stop this cap from happening as one sniper shot misses. A little bit of chain fire now. Evo Platypus down to 778 health. Nothing he can't handle, and he's coming back to a welcoming stand. And, whoa, very close. He right there at the stand, he does get the point, and Puppy Kisses ties this thing up at 2 with 18 minutes left to play. So we've got us a game here, at least in this map.
Yeah, very surprising not to see more crash coming out of Vexer, especially on this map with lightweight and conks. I mean, you can practically be on the other side in about 15 seconds, but maybe they just all got cleaned up there by Puppy Kisses. But I went high up in there and saw a lot of Vex over on their side. Blitz now coming in again for a front grab. He is going to get denied though. Tasty Ham setting up another route as well. But right now it's pretty much anyone's game with 17 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the map. It's 2-2. And yeah, I don't know what is going to come of this. I just see Hydra over here. He is running that soldier. Kigabit is running Jug as well for Vex. And right now I don't see we have Wolfie and Pixie Man over here trying to clear out the 2 defensive Vex. So, but I don't see Tunker or Evo right now. We'll have to see how this turns out for him.
Yeah, because there's a lot in contention here. There's Tribes Gold, Shaz Bucks, probably some real money in there somewhere. I don't even know. But Tasty Ham is going to get the grab for Vex, and he is down low trying to keep it out of sniper range here, as not really going for the biggest speed, but just more stealth is the key probably here. And he does take out Alkaloid as he's coming in. They do get a grab on the other side, and this one is going to be HiRezAPC picks it up as he's taken out. And now he's got a battle with there's Wolfie, there's Kickabit. He's got some help now, and there comes Pixie Man to try to stop him as well. But the Kickabit and Hot Rod managed to take care of him, and HiRezAPC is going to hold on to this and give it to Hot Rod, as they are looking pretty solid here. On the other side, it's probably standoff time once again, and the way it's shaking out here. Unless Blitz gets another crazy return, which he's setting up. Here he goes.
He's going for the Sonic Punch. He gets it out. I don't think he'll be able to get this return. Oh, okay, good. He dies. I would have crapped my pants if he did.
Yeah, they got a little help from the hillside there as it took an unfavorable bounce. But yeah, he almost snuck up on him there from the back, and it is going to settle down right now, and both teams will bring in their standoff crash teams to try to get something happening here, Sonic Punch or not.
Yeah, right now, Vex is setting up their offensive push. Tasty Ham going through and just long-range spamming some mortar shots over at Swiss Milk. Blitz is coming in, as well as Kiga. And on the other side, it looks like Hydra under a lot of pressure. Evo Platypus trying to take him out, and Hydra's forced to drop that flag. Hot Rod Ree now going to pick it up. Swiss Milk now over here under a lot of pressure. Looks like this flag might go home. Blitz coming in for the return. He does. And on the other side, we have simultaneous returns. Looks like that was maybe Wolfie with that return. Oh, no, actually, I heard 2 return noises, but the flag is actually still here over at Vex's side, so unfortunately no return there for Puppy Kisses, and now Vex trying to convert this into a cap. A lot of crash though coming up from the midfield from Puppy Kisses. Here comes Evo Platypus trying to escort that flag. He misses the pass, though. Immune now passing that flag off to Duck Ranger. Duck Ranger is going to be able to get the cap, barely getting that cap, but he squeezes in. 3-2 is the score now. That was a lot of conks to avoid though, so there we go. Duck Ranger makes the cap.
Yep, again, one of those closely contested ones there. There were puppies all over the place, as we were saying. And now Blitz, he does get it to midfield and punts it to Kickabit, who is looking at a pretty empty stand here. So this could be another quick shot for Vex, and he's coming in. And here comes Tunker with an attempt, and he's going to get the point. Tunker with the grab to try to get the E-grab off the stamina, not quite in time to stop the point from being scored, and he's going to get taken out. They're going to camp this, and right now we're looking at 4-2 in favor of Vex. I don't know who has that score on their scorecard right now for the 500 gold, but I have a sneaking suspicion there might be another point or two scored before we're done here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Tasty Ham right now going up against Alkaloid. Alkaloid already taking pop shots at him, and he's going to come in with quite a bit of HP. He's actually going to be able to make the grab there, but he's at a sliver now. We'll have to see if Vex Kiga is able to go and escort this home. He's trying to throw disc grenades at that flag. He is in that jug shoot, trying to clean up ISO right now. But right now, Hydro is going to come in actually and help him out as well. Gigabit does go down. Hydro misses the flag pickup and actually dissed it straight to Wolfie. And Blitz is set up for a grab here in Raider with Infiltrator. Evo Platypus actually makes it out the midfield here for Puppy Kisses. I don't see any E-grab coming. Blitz is not moving down that, and this is going to be a cap here for Puppy Kisses. Very surprising there. No, that was a very quick route there by Evo, and no one there for Vex to make the E. And now Blitz going into a fully defended flag stand. He's not going to be able to go anywhere with it.
Another one of those good low routes, and manages to just put it under the noses of the Vex team. And wow, Puppy Kisses keeping it close. They have all night. I mean, they lost these first 2 rounds, but they managed to always keep it within at least a cap or 2. And this round, no different. Plenty of time again left on the board, but 4-3 in favor of Vex. Puppy Kisses is not going to settle for that. They're going to keep pushing here.
Yeah, and I've noticed a lot of the caps have come out here from Evo Platypus. Immune really focusing a lot on Tunker as he does just kill Tunker again. But Evo is able to sneak in with these routes, and that last one was just ridiculously fast front to back. So Tasty Ham now grabs. It looks like, I'm not sure if he meant to bounce off of something or what, but he has no return route here whatsoever. Gonna just disc jump forward just for the fact that he has absolutely no speed. Probably gonna try and toss off the Blitz here, but he gets cleaned up by Isarito. Actually, no, sniped down by Alcohol before he's able to get that pass off. Blitz now coming in though. Isa doesn't see him, and Blitz is gonna be able to clean him up. On the other side, the flag is still at home for Vex, so Blitz now going to try and make the long trek back home. And I don't know if anyone's really going to be here to kind of escort him home. This is such a odd place for the flag to be, but at least he can force maybe the return. Maybe Tasty will set up for another route here, but Evo behind him, Blitz making it surprisingly far. Unfortunately, Alcohol unable to land any of these snipes. We'll see if Tastyham is able to get his regen and maybe get the flag passed off to him. But Blitz still making it home. I can't believe it. This might be a cap here for Vex. Pixie Man in his way, though, here for Puppy Kisses, but he gets cleaned up by Duck Ranger. And here comes Blitz. Tunker right behind him, unable to get the conk, though, and the flag gets capped by Blitz. Tunker immediately gets conked by Hot Rod Ree. Flag stays at home for Vex, and it's going to be 5-3 now.
Again, Blitz somehow outrunning several chasers that had him lined up, but able to get the point. And Vex is looking very strong on this map with the way they're playing it.
Yeah, it's still not out of Puppy Kiss's reach, though. I mean, right now it's just pretty much anyone's game. We'll have to see how Tunker and Evo really work here, as they're both setting up double cap routes right now, as well as Tasty and Blitz, so they're both setting up for routes now as well. Pixie Man and Wolfie coming in, trying to clear for both of their cappers, throwing actually plasma shots all over the place. Pixie Man using that plasma gun in the Raider suit, and we have also Wolfie using Raider, so double Raider clear, and here comes Evo. Hot Rod does see him, though. We'll have to see if Hot Rod sees Tunker as well. Going for the conk, he gets the conk. Flag stays at home, even though Puppy Kiss was able to clean up all of Vex's defense there at the end. Hot Rod's able to stay alive just long enough to get that conk, and now Tunker going to have to walk it home. And both Duck Ranger and Hot Rod going to be here for the chase. On the other side, still looking for Blitz and Tasty. They're coming in. They're about 10 seconds out from the route, so we'll have to see if they're able to make it home. Blitz going really fast, 400 right now. He's able to grab that flag.
And Puppy Kiss is clustering up to keep this alive. They had 3 or 4 guys there, and they are going to escort this in. And now he's going to run headlong into Hydroxide Gigabit, and I think Immune is over there. I'm looking at Evo Platypus here. He's going to pass it off to Tunker, and he's immediately subjected to some fire from Hydroxide and Gigabit. Looking for help now. Hydroxide and Gigabit, it looked like Gigabit jumped up and got that return, but both of them just really working that Puppy Kiss's cluster to try to stop it. They did a good job of getting it as far as they did. They took out quite a few Vex guys on the way, but in the end they weren't able to convert that. It's still 5-3 now, and this flag is off the stand here. Vex is coming in. Hot Rod Ree's got it, and he's going to get the cap, and wow, there it is, 6-3. They are 1 point away from capping this out. And that was just another one of those attrition plays, and where they're just try to be patient, wipe everybody out in the vicinity, and push it onto the stand for a point.
Yeah, Wolfie almost got that return. That was pretty sloppy there by Vex at the end, but Wolfie getting cleaned up by Hot Rod at the last second. So flag does get capped there, 6-3. Only one more cap here for Vex to cap it out. And yeah, and also unfortunately at the last second there, Issa was coming in for an E-grab, but she got caught up on a rock, so unable to get out with that E-grab. Flag stays at home, and Tastyham looks like he's setting up for a Pathfinder route here. We'll have to see. This looks like a front to back. See if this is as fast as Evo's, but Evo should have gotten some spots on him, and actually Tasty taking 2 nice snipes there from Alcohol. So Tasty probably not going to be going anywhere with this. Don't see Blitz coming in on a route. He's about probably 20 seconds out from his route right now. That last time though he grabbed with this route, that was about a 400 grab, so pretty crazy route there. And yeah, right now Puppy Kiss is really on the defensive again. We have Pixie Man and Iso all over here. Blitz is going to immediately get Nitron out there by Iso, and Tunker coming in here for Puppy Kisses, but no clear right now.
Yeah, it just looks like the Vex offense is keeping the Puppy offense kind of on their heels, because they're having to end up doing non-offensive things and more help the defense out. And it's really working in their favor, though. They're up by 3 now. And here is a grab by Tunker, and it is immediately conked out, picks up his own rebound here. Duck Ranger is going to take him out in return and get the return. So that one is shut down quickly. Evo Platypus with the grab, a quick pop and drop. This one going not much further and really just a few feet away from the base, and they're going to hold it there. And as it's up against a weird it's not a rock, but it's a hard place. It's certainly a hard place for somebody to try to go on a run here and do a regular cap route against. 7 minutes left, though, so Puppy Kisses still has some time, but yeah, they're going to have to start pushing in, and here they come. A little bit of Merv spam coming in. Blitz with a grab on the other side and taking it straight coast to coast. He's going to punt this, and it is sitting at midfield. Nobody really close here to come in. It's still anybody's flag. Kick a bit looking for it. Swiss Milk taking him out from behind. Isotiro coming in and getting it before Blitz can pick it up, as a nice play there to stop that attack. But Evo Platypus is going to grab one for Puppy Kisses as soon as that one gets back to the stand. Isotiro picking it up from midfield. Now they've got people all over them, and they are going to get... Nope, Tunker keeps it. Now Pixie Man's got it. Now they're going to manage to get a lot of this opposition out of the way, but not quite all of it. And Immune out of nowhere with a big return, and that's going to stop that that effort there, as the only flag left out is, wow, it's practically on the stand. And now it is on the stand. As both flags reset, it is still 6-3. Vex looking for that one extra cap to try to finish this thing out. Puppy Kisses still hanging in there, though.
Yeah, right now we see a lot of Pathfinders on the field, especially from Vex. Earlier they had, I mean, right now they have 5, so, and on the other side we have 4 Puppy Kisses. So a lot of Pathfinder play coming out here from both teams. Duck Ranger moving out right now. It looks like he's just trying to engage the offense from Puppy Kisses before they're able to make it to the flag. He gets cleaned up, though. On the other side, Tacey does make it out. Not quite sure if he's going to have enough juice to make it stand to stand, and a disc comes in right behind him, almost taking him out. And now we have a bunch of Puppy Kisses. Evo coming in for a fast route. He is going to be able to make it out full HP. And Wolfie and Pixie Man over here might be able to get the return for Puppy Kisses, resulting in a cap for Puppy Kisses. As Evo Platypus is out, and yeah, he gets cleaned up. Wolfie now coming in for the return. Tunker isn't going to be able to get it. No, Hot Rod picks it up, and Tunker goes down to a sliver. Flag is going to stay in Vex's hands. On the other side, though, Evo looks like he's looking pretty healthy here with no chase in sight, and he's way up in there.
Yep, he's going to hold on to this, and it looks like they will set up for a standoff, which does, of course, favor Vex, because it does take precious time off the clock here, and that's time that Puppy Kisses really needs. Alkali picking it up for PK, and they are holding it at the top of this hill, quite a ways from the base, really, but enough where they can get there if they need it. Now Hot Rod Ree on the other side is facing some pressure, not quite. Oh, they got a return, though. Here's a chance. Hot Rod Ree's going to come in. Wolfie is going to make an E-grab, possibly. No, he doesn't quite get there. Hot Rod Ree beats him to it and gets the last point. Put it in stone. This one goes 3 games or 3 maps to none, as Vex takes it over Puppy Kisses tonight in NA Tribes. Some great plays by both teams. Some solid effort from this PK team, who has been growing by leaps and bounds, just like a small puppy, and but not quite enough to take over and beat this Vex team tonight in the Pro League, as 3 points will go on the board for Vex. And I'm not sure who won the 500 gold. I'm sure somebody might have guessed the 7-3 total at the end. We'll find out who. And I'm sure some Shazbucks have exchanged hands as well, Guitar Guy. That was quite a matchup.
Yes, indeed it was. We saw a lot of good plays coming out from both teams, and man, Vex really gaining the momentum again, as it seemed like it just took them a while for each map to kind of pick up and start moving that flag. But each time they did, it was very hard for Puppy Kisses to stop them. So good games of both teams, a lot of really solid plays there. Actually, the last play, it was Duck Ranger who Sonic Punch, missed the first Sonic Punch, and somehow had enough time to get another Sonic Punch to instant return off. And then Hot Rod, of course, MAing Wolfie for the win in the face before he's able to make an E-grab. So nice plays there at the end between Duck Ranger and Hot Rod getting that last cap out.
Yes, all through the night, just a fun game to watch. Just a very, very interesting game for your Tuesday night. And remember that these games are going on this channel every almost every day of the week, Monday through Thursday for sure. The NA Tribes tournament continues. Well, it's not really a tournament now, it's more like a league. We have the Pro League and the House League. This being the Pro League, and lots of high level Tribes Ascend action is getting played in both leagues. So we hope you'll join all the different casters. I want to shout out to everybody that does casting for the game. And every night around this time, same bat channel, it's around 10 p.m. Eastern. And I believe Little Mamacita will probably be on after this to do some late night stuff to carry you into your evenings. So be sure and hang around for that. Guitar Guy, it's always a pleasure, man. It seems like forever since we've done one of these things. We must meet like this more often, sir.
Yes, we should. I miss you so much, Winters, and I love you so much. I'm so glad that you were here casting. When I saw it was JimChrist doing the cast, I figured someone maybe didn't get picked up or was missing. So I'm so glad that also JimChrist let me come in here and help out. It's been a while since I've done analysis as well, so that was a little weird. But yeah, so much fun casting with you again, Winters, and everyone out there watching the Tribes. And hopefully this will keep on going, and we'll be able to bring you some really amazing casts in the future.
Yes, indeed. And we want to thank JimChrist, the commissioner of NA Tribes. Always a solid job, and for helping us out here tonight as well. I'm usually here on Tuesdays for the most part, but we've got great casting all week long. Dodge Pong and his team, of course, putting together some wonderful production. And we want to thank CustomPunk, who came in and did his first production tonight and acquitted himself very well, I think. So shout outs to him. We're at part of the Independent Broadcast Network. A lot of our casters work for IBN. You can reach us at IBN Casting on Twitter, and you can also reach me at Winners with the One on Twitter, and IBN Guitar Guy, I think, is your Twitter, Guitar Guy. Am I correct? I can't remember.
I think so. I really can't remember either.
Big
but yeah,
Twitter user, I know. Yes.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, and of course APC, our community guy at HiRez for Tribes Ascend, who does such a great job of getting all this together himself, and has really done a lot to promote the game and keep it going. We're about a year into Tribes Ascend officially being released, and the game is evolving and changing. And part of that is the community, and part of it is the developers. So we're appreciative to everybody on both ends. And we hope you enjoyed it tonight. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the outcome if you were betting. But you'll definitely see more from Puppy Kisses and VeX and all these teams. So join us every Monday through Thursday on the HiRez Tribes Ascend channel for more NA Tribes action. We were proud to bring it to you tonight, and we'll see you next time. Good evening, and thank you, everybody.